Hi there, this is Joe from SquareXO, and this is episode 12. Joined by Dan again.
Hi there, everybody.
No guests yet, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people ask, so it won't be long.
Yeah, so I guess we should probably ask somebody to come along. But hey, it's nice to warm up.
Yeah, exactly.
We're still in warm-up phase at episode 12. Okay, before we begin, don't forget to follow us on twitter.com/square_XO, youtube.com/JohansonWater, iTunes and Podbean, and eventually we will do some streaming on twitch.com or twitch.tv/SquareXO. We will eventually, promise. Probably very soon, maybe. Maybe I'll do some streaming of Horizon or something. That could be good.
That would be nice.
Or maybe some Switch stuff. Yeah, so there. I think that's everything already, isn't it? I've done that quite quick today.
That was quick. I wasn't even listening because I was typing out a tweet. So yeah, it sounds good to me.
I don't even listen to myself half the time, so I knew what to put it.
Fair enough. Who said that? What?
I don't know when listening. Okay, right, good. That's all that done. Right, and it's... How long does it take? That seriously took me 5 minutes to talk about all that? I don't know. Anyway, right. News. News time.
Yeah, straight into the news.
Let's do some news. We've got some news from today, actually. Probably the biggest news of today is that Middle-earth Shadow of War has been announced. Did you see that?
I caught it on the train last night. I saw that someone Target leaked the box art for it.
But it's basically been officially announced now, and there's a new trailer. You take it you've not seen the trailer yet.
No. I'm excited though. I really like it.
It's already getting mega hyped. It's one of these games that's just going to get mega hyped. I know the first one was good, but it's just already starting. Know what I mean?
Who developed the first one?
It's Warner Bros. And Monolith.
Monolith, that was it.
Yeah.
So they don't really have a great pedigree, do they? Am I wrong in saying that?
No, I don't know if that was... No, I think Monolith's done a few stuff for it. I don't know what else they've done. I know they've done that though. But I don't remember what else they've done. I'm pretty good with developers generally, so I generally remember what everybody's done or doing or whatever, but I can't remember with them. So I don't know if that was their first game. I don't think so.
Yeah, it'd be great though. Like I say, I love the first one. I like that kind of combat and parry fighting system that they had. I like the world that it was set in.
Yeah, well, apparently that's all going to be improved, and there's going to be all these season pass things that seem to have been announced already. And
blah,
blah, blah. Oh yeah, Monolith. Oh, aye, that's right. They done Fear. They done the Fear games. They were alright. Those Fear games.
Yeah, they were. I remember them. They were first-person shooters, though, weren't they?
Gotham City Imposters as well. They done. I never played that one.
No.
And what else they done? Oh, they're quite a busy developer. Guardians of Middle-earth. They done. That's an old one. Jeez, they've been around forever. They have. I knew that's what I knew. They knew. Yeah. Most of their games is Fear. They done Silent Hill Origins as well. Most of the games of the past is like Fear games, and like Condemned too. They done as well. I never played that though.
So when's Shadow of War out?
That's out on August 25th in the UK.
Oh, good. Not March then. Thank God. Away.
Apparently, also it's come to PS4, PS4 Pro, PC, and Xbox One and Scorpio. Apparently it's a Xbox Play Anywhere title as well, so if you buy it on one you get it on PC and Scorpio sort of thing. So
does that mean we're expecting Scorpio to be out in August? August?
Nah, it'll be out in November. But basically it's kind of stating the obvious, because if you can... All Xbox One games work on Scorpio, so to say it's coming out in Scorpio's a bit like saying it's coming out in PS4 Pro. Because
but you said that, that's why I asked.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying it is stating the obvious. That's just what they said, it will work on Scorpio, but it's kind of stating the obvious, really.
Yeah.
But
that'd be good though.
Yeah, so there we go. And so next bit of news is that PlayStation VR sold. I broke this news yesterday, sort of, but I never broke it. I broke it after the site wrote about it. Does that count? The New York Times did an interview and it happened to say...
And you read it and tweeted
and
it
I
as your
read
own.
it first before anyone. And then I wrote a little story about it and I posted it to someone and said, here, do this. And they never
Nice.
done it, I don't think. But oh well. But it was first. So anyway, 915,000 units it sold, which is kind of above expectations. They were expecting to sell 1 million by April. And,
they'd be on that then, won't they?
Yeah, easy. And they kind of underestimated as well, apparently. Because obviously it's been out of stock a lot, well over Christmas, all the way up to December. After December, even kind of into February, it was still quite hard to find. So, I mean, they could have been well past that by now, if they'd actually... Yeah. But sometimes it's hard to judge these things, innit? Whether it's going to sell or not.
It's a good number though, isn't it? I think it's not too bad. Nearly 1 million.
Yeah, I think they should be pretty pleased with that. So, yeah.
Considering they've not really done much about it.
Nah.
That makes sense.
Nah. On the new game, what's the new game? Farpoint. I must put that in my news report today because I forgot to mention that. Farpoint is coming out in March, I think.
Yeah.
Which is the VR game with the sort of little pointy gun thing that they're releasing. Now they're releasing this sort of plastic gun peripheral to go with the VR.
Like that thing you could get on the Wii, which I don't know, had that stupid thing.
I don't know. It's basically just a bit of plastic you can plug your move into so that you can pretend you've got a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't suppose it's really that important. I've still got that old move gun. Do you remember that big red one that looks like a rifle?
No. I kind of skipped move.
Yeah. I've kind of got that, but I've never used it. I've used it once or something. And that's it. It's all a waste of money. Honestly. I don't know why I waste my money half the time on all this crap.
You could make something out of loo rolls and egg boxes.
It's just a load of rubbish though, isn't it? Oh, the dogs is getting fed here and barking. They're hungry.
Special guest.
No, they're downstairs. That's how loud he is. When he gets fed, he never shuts up. He just keeps barking until you give him his food. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know why I waste my money on peripheral crap half the time. It's terrible. It's a bit like this Switch, right? I mean, I'm looking forward to Switch, but £75 for an extra set of Joy-Cons is a complete rip-off, isn't it?
It's really expensive. I thought a DualShock for £50 was too much, to be honest.
And those tiny wee things are...
Yeah.
I know what? I think Nintendo fanboys are the worst. I've come to that conclusion. That out of Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo fanboys are the worst.
That's your opinion, not mine. I'm not saying anything.
It's true though, because I mean, you say one negative thing and they're all got down.
Exactly. So don't give out your Twitter handle now, because you're just going to get a massive income of abuse. I'm
just saying, we Xbox fanboys or Sony or whatever, they have a bit of banter between each other, but Nintendo seem to be pure. I don't know if it's because the Wii U is a complete failure. Maybe they're just kind of on the back foot and pounds in, because what was I said the other day? I go, so that Pro controller is just far too expensive, and someone's going, well, it's got a lot of technology in it. What technology is it got in it? It's got a battery in it and a circuit board like any other controller, or they've put an NFC reader in it. Or how much does Nintendo have to pay to put an NFC reader in a controller? About a penny, probably. Know what I mean?
And what's it even going to do, really? It's not.
You can put your amiibo on it and then you'll get a suit in the game. Oh, wow. Thanks.
Yeah.
Amiibos, there's another waste of money while I'm on it. What a load of crud.
How many have you got?
I've got about 5 or something. What a complete waste of money. Honestly. Why did I buy them?
Just duped.
I just don't get why I've got... I mean, I like them as a sort of collectible, I guess. But for what they are, they're well expensive, aren't they? 15 quid or whatever, some of them. And what did they do? I mean, I was expecting them to have this brilliant sort of additions to game. You put it on and you get a new level, or whatever. What do you get, honestly, when you put Amiibo on something? What do you normally get? A flag?
I've never
or
used
a
one.
suit or something?
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
That's Monday, isn't it? It's the day to be annoyed.
I'm always annoyed, and I'm always moaning about something. But I'm just saying, I think it's a rip off. That Pro controller's annoyed me. I mean, it's not any more technologically advanced than an Xbox or a PlayStation controller, apart from the fact that it's got an NFC reader in it. But that's probably costs a penny to put in there. So.
Got to remember though is that the Nintendo fans haven't had anything to spend their money on for like 10 years, or whatever. So they're going to have saved up lots of pennies, so they can get away with charging
40 hours. Oh wow, that's good. The battery lasts 40 hours. That means I'll spend 70 quid on it. Yay. I mean, and what's the excuse of the Pro controllers, which is basically just Wii controllers put into a, what do you call it? Put into the Honey I Shrunk the Kids machine.
Maybe that's what costs the money.
Yeah, shrinking them down.
Putting it in the oven, it comes out smaller.
So, I mean, if I was going to get an extra set, I would advise you to go on Amazon and pay a £5 more, because then you can get snipper clips with it, and that's normally £17, so you'll save yourself £13 by doing that, really. So that's a better way of doing it.
Is that a game that you're going to want?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most highly anticipated launch titles.
You reckon?
Yeah, a lot of people like to look at that. I mean, it's a Nintendo family game, innit? I mean, are you interested in 1-2 Switch?
No.
Because basically that's what that is. It's the sort of same idea where you play together and go, oh yes, and then put it away in the drawer after 5 minutes, never to return to it again.
I want proper games.
Exactly. Well, if you want proper games, why are you buying a Nintendo Switch?
Zelda.
You've got to get Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at that list Zelda. I've got coming out, there's no a lot else. There's no a lot other proper games on there apart from remasters like Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon, which is basically...
Anyway, I'm going to stop you moaning about Nintendo because we do it a lot. Let's talk about more
one
news.
More thing?
I don't know.
Go on.
Okay, go on then. I'll let you do one more and then we'll go back to the news.
I'm on about Sony. If I'd get something to moan about, or Xbox, I'd have something to moan about, I'd moan about it. One more thing I want to moan about is the app. Is this bloody... their system software.
Because what, the OS?
Why are they so far behind?
I haven't seen any of it yet.
You can take... They've got the Apple of the gaming world. They sort of come up with all these features about 10 years after everybody else has had them.
Right.
So what have we got to look forward to? Right? So you can take screenshots, finally. So that's quite nice, but you can't take video. You can't stream from your system what you can on Xbox and PlayStation. There's no online infrastructure really to begin with. That's coming later. You'll be able to play online, I would hope, but the pay as you play online's coming later. And then we still don't know what's going to happen with the games. If you own games on Wii U and digitally, you're going to be able to play them on Switch. Like, if they decide to bring... I
don't see why that's a big issue though, because I own a load of digital games on PS3 and can't play them on PS4.
But when PS5 comes out, you'll be able to play your PS4 games. These systems is old. Yeah, well, you can with Scorpio, can't you? There's no way Sony's not going to go at you.
Yeah, but Scorpio's just an Xbox One in new shoes. Yeah,
but going forward, they've said that all games will work in all systems from now on, and that's PlayStation's
I don't believe that.
PlayStation 4 is based in PC architecture. It's not got the cell or whatever what PS3 did. So when the PS5 comes out, it's just going to be a more powerful sort of PC-based console, which means it'll still work.
I don't believe that.
It's just that these things have just got PCs now. That's what they're like. That's why in PC you can still play really old games on Steam, because the architecture's the same, and that going forward, that's what it's going to be. So when you get PS5, your PS4 games will work, and PS6, and PS5, and PS4 games will work. That's the way it's going to be.
Sony's a business, though. That's the problem.
I'm not saying Nintendo should go at you. I just think the ownership. If they bring out Mario Kart 8 and you own it digitally, then why not just let you have it?
Because they don't make money. The PC business, there isn't a PC manufacturer like Nintendo who make their consoles, or Sony who make their consoles. For a PC, you're buying lots of bits and pieces and putting it together and it works, so there's not an overarching company in it that's making tons of money, whereas with a PlayStation, all the money goes to Sony, so they're not all of a sudden going to just give all this stuff away for free, because
it's not
it
free
takes
away.
away...
They own it.
Yeah, but if you rebuy it again, that's why they do remasters, because people are buying it again. They make money. That's why they're remastering Crash.
Going forward, that's what's going to happen. When you have a PS5, your PS4 games will work in it. It's just like Scorpio games will work. Scorpio games won't work on Xbox. If they release exclusive Scorpio games, they won't work on Xbox One, but your Xbox One games will work on Scorpio.
Yeah, there's just so much money in remastering games. Like,
yeah, but
how many remasters have there been?
It's just the way it's going forward, though. It's going to be that way. And I don't understand if I own... Because I own quite a lot of games on Wii U digitally. So, what's going to happen to them?
Nothing. It's just going to be stuck with
done. Them. And what about the virtual console games I own? Is that it? Do I need
to you'd have to keep your Wii U. Keep your Wii U. You had to on...
Got rid of my
didn't
Wii.
You... Because I had a Wii and then I bought a red one, and you couldn't sign in and re-download, so you just had to re-download them all. You had to pay for them again. I'm sure I did.
It's so annoying.
So you had to buy twice.
Hopefully it will be sorted out. Anyway.
Yeah, that's your one Nintendo moan now.
That's my rant.
Carry on with the news.
Finished over. That was a 10-minute rant. I'm really sorry, everybody, if you're still listening. It says a PlayStation podcast, not a Nintendo one. But I just like ranting sometimes. I'm in a ranty mood. Anyway.
I've got a subject to talk about later that you might want to rant about. But
good. Horizon. Right, the reviews come in. The Metacritic average is at about 88 last time I looked. And also they're saying analysts is expecting that it could go on to sell 8 million in its lifetime. With 4 to 6 million by the end of this year. That seems ambitious.
I was going to say it doesn't seem like enough. Surely there's 50 million PS4 users. 4 million is less than 10%.
Still a lot. It's a lot for a game, though. 8 million's a lot for a game, isn't it? If it sells that in its lifetime, that's a lot for a new IP.
Yeah, anyway, it is a lot.
So here's the question: what's going to sell more? What's going to top the charts next week, Zelda or Horizon?
It's tough.
I reckon it'll be Horizon.
What, you don't reckon it'll be Grand Theft Auto 5?
No. It's between Horizon and Zelda. I think
Horizon's got a 2-day head start, so it's going to be top of the charts.
See, this head start business doesn't really count, though, does it? Because although they sell well in those following days, they sell... It's the pre-orders that's the big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where you get all the sales, isn't it? I mean, we've worked in retail, we know that, don't we? That most of the sales is through the pre-orders. The days after, you might get a trickle of them, I guess. But I think it's going to come down to the pre-order numbers. And I think, even just looking at Amazon's best sellers, Horizon's number 1 and Zelda's number 2.
Yeah, I think purely because of install base.
Yeah, I think it just depends how hype Horizon is. I mean, how well is it going to sell? How many copies is Zelda going to sell? How many people are buying the Switch? So many questions.
Yeah.
I mean, how many Switches is out there, and is everybody who's getting a Switch buying it for Zelda?
I'd say yes.
You would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, but in that case, you would think it would probably do better week 1, wouldn't you?
It's going to be tight, that's for sure.
I think it is.
It's going to be tight.
Going to be interesting one, that. But
how many copies of Zelda would sell if it was released on PS4 as well?
Not would.
It would outsell Horizon then.
See, but I don't necessarily think Zelda's a better game than Horizon, but I've not played either of them, so I can't really judge. They're different games.
Well, I've got Horizon now, and I'm not going to play it. I'd rather play Zelda first. That is my opinion.
I would rather play Horizon.
Yeah. That's why we're both good friends. Look, yin and yang.
I'd much rather play Horizon than Zelda any day of the week. I think Zelda's a bit boring sometimes.
Yeah.
I played the last Zelda and I was a bit like, I got bored, but I never finished it.
Yeah, no, I like a good Zelda. I might put Horizon in and have like a couple of hours on it just so I can write about it on the site or something, or
but
just
you're more
give my
into
opinion
your
on
Japanese style games than I am. Zelda's more Japanese style, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I think, definitely. Because, Horizon's British, isn't it? A Gorilla British?
Yeah, well, they're Holland, Dutch.
Okay, so European then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They have a British studio, but they are Dutch.
Yeah.
So there we go. But yeah, that's probably why I prefer Western games to Japanese games, so that's probably why I'd choose that over Zelda. But I'm still getting both, and I'm looking forward to both.
Talking of Horizon, quick, the art cards are really nice.
Yeah, they look nice. I saw
really nice little package as well. Sony have spent some serious money on kind of those giveaways, so yeah, it's really nice little package.
I would have got that one from Monster Shop, but I wanted the sort of special edition from Game.
Yeah.
I don't like Got a Game, but I really like to look at that steelbook that it comes with, and the little artwork and stuff.
Oh, you can't really. I was going to say you want to buy another copy and then just sell the extra bits on eBay or something, but yeah, did you not get the art cards anyway?
You might do. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
The little keyring's cool as well. So no, it's really, like I say, it's nice little extra. I like it. It's almost like a special edition, but it's just the standard edition. It's nice when you get those extra bits just because they feel like being kind and giving some stuff away rather than paying extra 20 quid for it. So.
No, there's one more thing that I'm going back again. I'm sort of in between the news and other things. I've still got a few wee bits of news. Oh, here we go. Look, a few bits of Nintendo news. You can claim your Nintendo ID. Did you do that yet?
I did. I got My Name is Dan.
And they wouldn't let me do water, which is a bit annoying.
Is that because it was taken?
No, it's too short.
Couldn't you get underscore water?
Nah, I'm not doing that nonsense. I just chose Water Guy instead.
But underscore water is your Twitter handle. That would have been fine.
Yeah, I suppose you can change it anyway.
You can until someone else takes what it is you want.
Nobody's going to nick underscore water.
Well, they might now. Now you've said it on a podcast that millions of people listen to.
I'm going to... Water Guy is what I normally have on Nintendo. That's easy to remember. So I'll just stick to Water Guy. Yeah. So anyway, so that's that. There's not going to be a virtual console at launch. So there we go. And that was it. What was the guy say? Oh, Ian, did you see that they're releasing a game that only works on the portable mode?
I did catch your tweet this morning as I was heading into London, but I didn't...
Because someone just said in my Twitter the other day, he just said in my Twitter, he thinks it's a great idea because it totally opens up the possibilities of what sort of games you can get.
No, it's rubbish idea. Sorry, Dan, I don't mean to.
But I don't get that. Yeah, I don't get that because obviously, if you can play them portably anyway. So
could you imagine Sony releasing a game and saying, "Oh yeah, it works on a 1080p telly widescreen, but if you're going to use an old 16:9 TV in your bedroom or whatever, it doesn't work. Really sorry about that." It's like, well, why not? Why don't it? You're putting it in the same machine.
But someone else told me it was a port of a mobile game, so that's probably why it doesn't work on TV.
But that's still no excuse. That's like that's like buying a DVD player, but only some DVDs working on the telly, and other DVDs not. How does it not work on a telly?
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Though it doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem to be viable. I just saw it and I
thought, well, that's a bit harsh. That's what I thought.
Oh well.
Also,
no one's going to buy it anyway,
did you see this sort of art they done where it was Horizon and they done different cities?
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. I'm looking at the Tower Bridge one with the bus in the water.
I never thought London could look that good, to be honest. It's a bit of dump, isn't it?
Very pretty. No, I like that. It's a bit like The Last of Us, just with robots, isn't it?
It's a shame there's no one with Glasgow.
No, because no one cares about Scotland.
London sucks, so London's a horrible place. I don't get the hype of London. 2 out of 10 as far as I'm concerned. Must try harder.
There's too many people in London.
I know.
It's
too confusing. Anyway.
But the art's nice. The art's really nice.
I think we're nearly done with the news. There's a few more bits, but I'm not really fussed about talking about them. You can mention Crash Bandicoot's a timed exclusive if you want. That's a bit of news.
Oh, is it? So where else is it going?
I know what said, because it's a timed exclusive. They're not going to say, are they? But possibly Switch. Crash has been on Nintendo before, hasn't he?
Has he?
I think so.
Because this is what I was wondering the other day. I can't think of where he's been, but then it's an Activision license now rather than a Sony one. So,
yeah.
Does that mean then that that's going to be the first Naughty Dog game released on a non-PlayStation console?
Well, not really, because Naughty Dog's not making it, are they?
But they made it.
Yeah,
are they not? Are they not remastering it?
Of course not. It's an Activision title.
Oh yeah, well I just said that myself, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to probably buy it anyway.
And there was the Xbox Games with Gold, but to be honest, I'm not interested.
Have they released the charts yet this week?
Yep. For Honor was number 1, and number 2 was Halo Wars 2.
Oh god, that charted high.
Yeah, it's got Halo in front of it. Now, I was seriously considering selling my Xbox One S and just getting rid of it. Because I thought, why have I got this? I was like, I don't ever turn it on, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it makes a good doorstop.
I don't know why I'm bothering with Xbox One S. I could just get rid of it, and then if I like to look at Scorpio, maybe pick it up. I don't know why I'm keeping it. Maybe it's just in case I get a job or whatever, doing reviews or whatever. Then obviously I would need it then.
Well, they'd give it to you if you needed one. Well, thing is, if there's any good games coming out on it that you wanted to play, you could just play them on your PC. Like, what do you need an Xbox One for?
Yeah, that's true. If you're that desperate, you just put it in if there's any exclusives, you can just play on your PC, can't you now? You don't need to bother with it. You don't need to bother an Xbox. I was quite tempted to sell it. I was like, oh,
you're better off selling it now whilst it might have some worth. Or a little bit of worth. It's only going to get less and less with Scorpio coming out soon.
But I never bought it that long ago.
I'll serve you right.
It's a lovely looking console, the Xbox One S. It's really nice looking. I mean, it's a nice console, but the thing is about Xbox and PlayStation is they're so similar. I mean, really, what's the difference? The reason I prefer PlayStation is because of the first party studios, obviously. Because the Sony first party games are by light years ahead of the Xbox ones. But if you were to take the first party studios away from Sony and Microsoft, they'd be the same console.
Yeah, they? Exactly. Yeah, there's no graphical differences. Although I prefer a PlayStation controller. I prefer playing with a DualShock than I do the Xbox One.
Yeah, me too. That's why I would even then I would still choose PlayStation, because I just prefer everything about it, like the software and the controller and everything like that. I just there's something about it. It's because I grew up with it, probably, that I just prefer it. Brand loyalty. But that's saying you can say about Nintendo, at least. I mean, I'm not you might be able to tell I'm not a Nintendo fanboy at all.
No.
I mean, I'm not really a Nintendo. I'm excited for Zelda, because I like that sort of open world game, but I'm not really a Nintendo fan at all. I mean, if I wouldn't really buy it. I don't know why I mean buying Switch. It's only because I like technology and I like buying new things like that. I'll probably enjoy it. It seems quite a good idea, the sort of hybrid take it and play and sort of thing, and it could come in handy in the house if people are hogging the TV. What always happens, and you can just sit and play a game, but what you can on the Vita. And I do love Nintendo's handhelds, which is probably another reason I'm more swayed. I love the 3DS. That's another amazing console.
Last week.
3DS XL.
Since I bought it.
Oh, I've got a 3DS XL and I love it. So the games they release on that are just crazy good.
No,
I mean, they've got such a good catalogue of games on handheld, but their home consoles I've never got on with. I just think they're pretty terrible. So the Wii was terrible. I didn't like it. I thought it was a terrible console, and I don't like the Wii U. So like the Switch, I'm hoping is more like the 3DS than the Wii U.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, you're still talking about Nintendo.
I can't help it.
You should stop. So have you done the news?
It's a big week for Nintendo, that's why.
True, it is. Have you done the news? Because there was something I saw about the rumours of the Shenmue HD collection being a possibility.
I never saw that.
I think it was someone speaking from one developer or publisher to Rice Digital, possibly saying that it's likely this year to happen that there'll be a packaged HD collection of Shenmue 1 and 2 released.
Yeah,
which makes complete sense.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I love Shenmue's a brilliant game, and it just makes sense with Shenmue 3, coming out soon, that everyone who missed the first two can actually catch up with the story and play it on a current system.
Or not.
Yeah, well, you're silly not to. But yeah, no, fair enough. But that would be big news, and that would please tons and tons of Dreamcasters and Sega fans and lovers of Shenmue, just because it is one of those games that's gone down as legendary with a lot of people. So that would be big news.
Yeah. I never played it, so I'm completely oblivious to what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, you maybe give it a try if
I might do.
If they do it. It's a great game. It's a brilliant, but again, it's very Japanese. It's like the Yakuza games, which you don't tend to play either, do you? So
no. Did you know that you can download NieRer now from the Japan store? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
To do that? Were you not
I want it boxed. I don't want it digital. But I'm so excited for it. So excited for it. Some of the screenshots that are going around and GIFs.
I know what GIF you're talking about.
No, it looks amazing though, doesn't it? I love the combat in Platinum games. I just love them, and it just looks.
Yeah, Platinum's quite good. The combat is just crazy fast paced, isn't it? It's just
I love it, and I love the fact that it's that kind of game that the more you play, the better you get. So then you play more and you get better, and in the end, you're so good at it that I don't know, you just feel like a god.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. What I'm going to do is, because I've signed up, even if it's just for a month or two, to that Boomerang Games, so I can rent some games.
Cool. So
I've signed up and I've put games on the list that I wouldn't necessarily want to buy. So I've put NieRer on there, and I've put Ghost Recon Wildlands on there. So I can sort of review them, send them back, and then get the next one, review them. I thought it was like a cheap way of reviewing games.
Definitely.
And
if it's crap, you don't waste your money on it then either, do you?
Yeah, exactly. So I thought I'd do that for some, and I'll still buy the ones I really like the look of, but I just thought it'd be a good way to get some more reviews done, and check out some games I wouldn't necessarily want to.
Did you play the demo for NieRer?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't either. I'm just steering clear.
I don't really like demos. I'd rather just play the full thing and sort of go in blind sort of thing. Yeah, I might be able to get that NieRer for review actually, so I'll see if I'll ask NieRer the time if I can get that now.
NieRer the time, nice.
If I do and see.
Title for the podcast.
It would be good to have that for review on our website, I think, because it looks quite interesting. And I do like Platinum games, I have to say. Bayonetta, great game. Yeah,
Bayonetta's great. One of my proudest Platinum trophies, Bayonetta. It was tough. Yeah. But yeah, it's good. Real good.
It's okay. I think I didn't even want to moan about Switch. I just kind of did.
Just did. Well, whilst we're talking about NieRer, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that there seems to be the ability, once you finish the game 3 times, to purchase with in-game currency or credits that you accumulate trophies that you don't have or haven't achieved.
Yeah, so I don't really understand how that works. I mean, so if you haven't achieved the trophy, you can purchase any ones you want?
Yeah. So I don't know how it works exactly, because obviously all the screens are in Japanese currently, but I'd imagine it being that you've finished the game 3 times, you've got, I don't know, £1 million left or whatever in in-game currency, and then you might not have the skill to finish it on extra hard, so you could be like, oh, I could pop that trophy for 1.5 million coins. I'll play for an extra 10 hours, earn those coins, and then just pop that trophy. So I'm really torn over it, because part of me thinks it's a good idea, because I've got certain games where I need one more trophy, and it's like impossible to get it.
Cheating, though, isn't it?
That's what I mean. So you take the skill away from it, but at the same time, if you've got to invest another 10 hours in getting enough currency to be able to then achieve that trophy, does that then make your effort
No, you should be good enough in the first place.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's fine. I don't know.
What's the point? What's the point of the trophy being there if you can just buy it? May as well just not be there. It
depends how high the bar's set, though, for you to be able to buy it, doesn't it? Surely.
It just seems a bit stupid to me. What's the point of having trophies if you're going to buy them? They're there to be earned. If you can't earn them, don't bother.
But
that's
if you're earning
me. I mean, if I don't go with trophies, because some of them I can't get, so I just think, oh well, never mind. I'm not really that bothered
about buying it. If you put enough time and effort into that game to then be able to unlock it, because it's not necessarily down to the fact that, yeah, okay, it might be too hard, but then if you've done everything else, like, what if you only needed one more trophy for a platinum, and that last trophy was
too hard for you? Boo-hoo. Or here's a solution for you instead. Say they have a trophy that they know is hard, like the one you're talking about, then just give it 2 conditions. Either go, do this and to get the trophy, whatever it is, beating this impossible boss.
Well, that's what they've done, though, isn't it? They've given it 2 conditions.
Or give it a second condition, which is, or put an extra 10 hours into the game.
Well, that's what they're doing.
Then that's what they're doing, and you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You won't feel more like a cheat then, because that will be one of the conditions, saying put extra 10 hours in, so you do that at one lock. That way you're not cheating, because that's what a condition is. Whereas if you put extra 10 hours in and it goes, here's some money, you can buy it if you want, then you're still cheating. But
that's the condition that's the second condition. That is, if they're saying finish it on hard or pay 10,000 credits, the second condition is paying 10,000 credits.
Well, if it says in the trophy finishing hard or pay 10,000 credits, then maybe. But
maybe it does. I've not seen the trophy list. Does it not?
No, I don't know. But if it does, if it doesn't, then you're still cheating.
Yeah, that's it. It's tough, isn't it? Because I can see why they do it. My biggest hope is that this doesn't end up turning into, oh, just pay £5 to unlock this trophy. Oh, just pay £2 to unlock it, because then it really destroys what the trophy list
20 quid for 100% all your trophies.
Yeah.
All the rich people all of a sudden have all these trophies that they never had before.
Exactly. So that makes
that would just cheapen the whole thing. That would mean people like you who've put all the effort in would count for nothing.
Yeah, and I'd stop doing it at that point, because it doesn't set you apart anymore, does it?
Exactly.
Because so I don't know, but yeah, I thought it was interesting. Like I say, I'm torn. I can see both sides of the argument on it, and I think there is a place where it could work, but I just think it needs to be done right. And I think maybe Sony should be doing it first rather than a third-party publisher. But they obviously, what's done is done. Square have done it, but because there's probably no kind of no rules around it at the moment.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'm not that fussed. Oh, my order is on its way, apparently. I wonder what that's for. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what it says. Your order is on its way. What is it? Tell me. Gravity Rush 2. Yes!
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot you went for
$29.99. Told you I'd get it cheap, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, yeah. But I saw you say it's sold out. So.
Oh yeah, it sold out really quickly, and now it's got up at 60 quid or something, because it's a third party seller.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good deal. Maybe I should sell it for 60 quid.
Then buy 2 when it goes back down in price and keep doing it, and you'll be a millionaire.
Oh, yeah, it sounds good actually. I need to be a millionaire. Could do with being a millionaire actually. I'm a bit broke at the moment, so that would be quite nice. Gravity Rush 2, let's have a look. I'm just seeing what 56 quid it's going for by a third party seller.
It's definitely worth it. It's a good game. I've still not finished it yet. I'm kind of going through and doing each level, each side quest as it opens up and stuff. So it's taking me time. But it's really good.
I just thought at 30 quid I wanted to play it, and I thought, well, it's worth it, innit? Can't knock 30 quid. I was hoping that was something else that was on its way, like Horizon or whatever. But I got that for Amazon, so they won't send it to the day. No, never. I got it for game, didn't I? No, they won't.
Yeah.
Be lucky if I get it for the day then.
You'll be lucky if you get it full stop.
When I pre-order games from them or the other shop I used to work for, they never seem to turn up for me on the day. They always turn up the day after.
It's so frustrating, isn't it?
I know, and it's weird because I know, I don't know about game, but I know the ones we used to work for would post it in time. They would post it in time so you would get it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They always would. Sometimes even before that.
But there were times when publishers would get funny. So there was one game that was released, and I ordered from another shop other than where we worked to see who was breaking the postal embargoes. So there's certain games that are released that the publishers will say, you cannot send this out before X.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, that date didn't give enough time for the post to actually deliver it on release day.
Yeah.
So a lot of businesses would break those postal embargoes, which meant it would turn up 1 or 2 days early, but they were doing it to ensure that their customer service was good.
Yeah, which is fair enough, because people do get off. I mean, no, it's like people do get off at RC if the game didn't show up for release day.
Well, people got RC if it didn't show up the day before release day, and that's when it was really hard, because it's like, well, no, you're not entitled to have it the day before release day. You're entitled.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember seeing that all the time.
Yeah, so it's a funny one.
It didn't show up in the month if it was a Tuesday release and it didn't show up on the Saturday.
Yeah,
we're getting let's not. Yeah, I wanted to play it this weekend. Oh well.
I know. Yeah, it's a tough business because obviously everyone gets used to a certain level of service that maybe is above and beyond, and then as soon as that gets reined back in, because at the end of the day the shops have to give way to the publishers kind of rules, because otherwise the publishers don't give the shops the games to sell. So it's a tough, you get stuck between a rock and a hard place at times.
Yeah, it's a bit like breaking embargoes, really, like Polygon did with, what do you call it? What did they break the embargo with? Zelda. They posted theirs at 2.
Back to Nintendo, Joe.
No, I was just talking about embargoes because it's
sure you were a
similar.
fanboy secretly. I'm sure you were a fan. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's tough because also if the post don't deliver the game, then the shop get the telling off from the customer as well. It's like if it's posted in enough time to be dealt with by the Royal Mail. If the Royal Mail mess up, the shops still get the brunt of it, and a lot of people don't realise that once it leaves the warehouse, there's nothing that anyone can do about it other than Royal Mail.
Yeah, and Royal Mail are hopeless.
Yeah, they are, because they just go, oh, we've lost it, sorry. It's like, how can you lose something?
I used to work for them years ago. I used to drive the van.
Oh, did you?
This is a long time ago, yeah. Did
you ever wonder what you were carrying around?
Oh, I know what I was carrying around. I was carrying around tens of thousands of pounds worth of jewellery.
Oh.
Because I covered the Brighton lanes, and that's all the jewellers. So I'd have all these special deliveries that I had to get there for a certain time, and like, you're wandering around with this friggin' jewellery in a little bag.
Yeah.
And it's like crapping yourself because somebody might mug you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. Good exercise though. Got quite fat.
Like lugging all that gold around, gold bars.
Yeah, no, well, fit as I've ever been. I think 6-pack.
What a fine.
It was actually quite a good job for me, actually, because what I would do is I would start at 3 in the morning, because this is about 10 years ago or something, when I think I'd just lost an our job, so I just needed to get something quick, because the kids was born or something.
Yeah.
I think it's Taryn that was born because she's 10, so I had to just get anything at the time, and it was kind of when I was just starting out in journalism, so I had my own website and stuff that I was doing on the side, and that was a great job because you get up at 3 in the morning, you get home at about 1 in the afternoon, and then I could just do the website the rest of the day.
Game for the rest of the day.
So it worked out perfectly. So yeah, it was alright.
That sounds good.
But then they clamped down, it got really rubbish, and I thought, right, I'm out of here. I'm going to do what I want to do full time, which I did. So yeah.
Awesome.
Achievement. Unlocked.
We've got a couple of competitions running.
Trophy unlocked, I should say, not achievement.
Yeah, God. You and your other consoles today. So, we've been running a competition.
Yeah, I've done some moan about them all.
Horizon competition. We could announce the winner to that if people are listening to here. But we've also still got the Overcooked code.
Winner is me.
So, what should we do with Overcooked? I'm sure someone listening will want it. The person that won didn't. So
you could put it back in the oven.
Yeah, and overcook it even more.
Had to get my cheesy joke in there.
Get people who are listening that would like a copy to tweet us a picture of their dinner, and then the best looking dinner wins it.
Did the person who won it previously not ever find out?
No, they've never said anything.
Just give it away on Twitter then. Don't do another one on the podcast, because that's a bit...
Okay, there's no one listens.
No, it's just that we've already done it once and they didn't claim it, so it's just give it away on our Twitter.
What I mean though, if people listening, because I want someone who listens to win, if they tweet us a picture of their dinner... Okay,
tell you this then, since
we'll pick the best dinners.
No, that's a good idea, but
exactly,
what I was going to say is just the first person to tweet us could win it.
No, because some weirdo would do it.
Okay. No, I meant first person who listens to tweet us could win it. So if we go...
No, I want to see people's dinners. Okay. I think so it's Monday the 27th of February now at 4:41.
You ever seen my dinners? They're so good.
Yeah, but you can't win. And you've already played Overcooked.
I know, I'm just saying I'm a good cook.
Wednesday, 5 o'clock is the cut-off time. So Wednesday, 1700 hours. At that time, me and you will pick the best looking dinner that we've been tweeted. We might
since I'm a master chef, I'm good at doing that judging.
So you can judge it, and then we'll give the code to that person. So there's a couple of nights for people to just take a photo of their dinner. Hashtag rate my dinner or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, send us some photos.
My dinner, I like that.
Because then also, if we retweet them, people will wonder what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Because only listeners will know. So our one listener, if you tweet us your dinner, you might win Overcooked. There you go. So that's Overcooked. Horizon, which is the bigger one. We had quite a few retweets.
Yeah.
Quite a few follows. All good. Everyone's excited for it. I've done the draw on the random app that we use. And the winner is, and it is a listener, which I know, so I know they'll listen to the show. It's Chuck Bailey.
Yay. Well done, Chuck.
It's random, so happy days to him. I'm glad, again, that I recognise the name, so it means that, someone that interacts with us, that's what we want. So yeah, awesome.
So that's 875 followers now on our Twitter.
Well, it'll be 800 after they've listened to this and realised they haven't won, because a lot of people...
Well, we're going to have more stuff to give away, I would imagine, so stick around. Stick around. We'll have stuff. Yeah. Of course we will.
No, we like giving stuff away. We've said before, we want to reward people for listening. We want people to be part of this. So yeah, well done, Chuck. If you drop us a DM when you hear this, you've got 2 weeks to get in touch. So if you don't get in touch in 2 weeks, we'll come up with something else to give it away.
I'm sure he will. He's listening.
Yeah, he's probably watching us now, somehow, weirdly. Anyway, so yeah, that's the two comps. So tweet us your dinner for Overcooked, and Chuck has won Horizon.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything else to give away yet, though. I'll try and sort something out.
Yeah, come on, sort it out. Where's that Switch we were going to give away?
I know, that's what Turnip Lord wanted again. Good old Turnip Lord. I'd love to.
Oh, he's going to have this episode, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Oh no, God. We're gonna have like 1 million YouTube comments. I did see he was going to sell his Wii U to get a Switch, though, so he might not need us to give him one.
He's going to have this episode, listening to me moaning about Nintendo.
Nah.
Never mind.
I like our listeners, it's good. So I wrote down to write about NieRer, Overcooked, Lord of the Rings, and our competitions. So I think we've covered all that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
What's out this week? That's something we talk about this time in the show.
Oh, did you see my awesome video? See,
I'm going to ask you what's out this week, but not to mention the N word.
Right. So the Switch is out this week. I never mentioned the N word, so you can't complain. 1-2 Switch, Zelda, Snipper Clips, Bomberman R. What else? Let me think. Rack my brain. I know Horizon's coming out. Obviously, I was trying to think of the Nintendo ones first.
Oh, he said the N word.
Horizon, Zero Dawn, and what else? I think The Walking Dead. I think there's a new Walking Dead, or it's coming to retail this week, I think. Walking Dead something.
It's not going to sell, is it? Everyone's going to buy Horizon.
Horizon and Zelda, you would think. And the new console that's coming out.
Do you know what, with Horizon? It reminds me, I just opened the door. I hate the new flipping manuals that Sony are using. I can't even call it a manual, really. You know, in the first party games, you open the box, it's just like a sheet of paper with the controls on and the logo. Yeah. It's awful. I wish they'd bring back manuals.
It's because they're all online now, isn't it? You can look at them on the PlayStation, can't you?
Yeah, but I've just bought a physical game. I've got an actual disc.
It's just cheaper. It saves them money, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I've paid more for Horizon than I would of a normal game. Do you know? They take things away. They keep taking things away. I want a manual. The biggest news of the releases this week is that there's no new Naturu or Tales game. Oh God! Stop the press. There's not actually any coming out this week. Amazing. I'm colour me stunned. This was always a new one. Amazing. Oh well, maybe there'll be 2 next week. Maybe there will. Next week's looking pretty quiet compared to this week. What have we got next week? Is it NieRer next? No, it's Ghost Recon. It's Ghost Recon next week, and it's NieRer the week after, isn't it? I've got no time, so I've got to finish Gravity Rush, and then I've got Horizon sat here. I've got Zelda, and then we got NieRer, and then Persona 5. I'm in so much need of time to play all this stuff. What do you play? What? Yeah, so hard. And I'm going on holiday soon for 3 weeks. I'm not going to have any time to play. Anyway, I can't. The same. I'm always the same. There's not enough time in the day to play games. Yeah. So hard. I need to try. I might go and try and finish Gravity Rush 2 today. Maybe. I don't know. Right. Or do I just start Horizon? What do I do? Shall I do a Twitter poll? Oh my God, I couldn't even stop. You've got to play Horizon. I wouldn't be able to stop myself. That looks so awesome. Shall I start that then? Shall I do a poll? Do I start Horizon or finish? I have it 2 days. I got see you're in. I don't even have it yet, and you're a bit quiet. That's why I think I'm not too bothered though, because I know it's not out for 2 more days. So it's like, oh, it's all right. No one else is playing it, so I don't need to play it yet. Yeah, just finish Gravity Rush then. Yeah, I'm going to do a poll now, a Twitter poll. Let's see what our lovely listeners think. So yeah, what have you been playing? For Honor, Sniper Elite 4. That's the 2 I was playing, and then I done my reviews for them, and I posted the reviews up. And then since then, I've not really played anything. I've just been waiting. Yeah. For Horizon and Zelda. Do you not find that? Do you not have a game that you just dip into or dip out of for 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Do you kind of find that you sit down and then invest an hour at a time? How is your kind of gaming
Not recently.
set around your life?
There's just nothing been really grabbing me at the moment. There's nothing really that's went, play this. You've got to play this now. There's nothing like that. I've just not really getting interest in anything at the moment. I'm more interested in
all these
reading about it all.
Yeah, because all these releases are so close. You don't want to start something new that you're just going to then put in a cupboard and not play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what. There's not been apart from Stardew Valley, there's not been a game that's really grabbed me for ages. That's got me wanting to keep playing all the time.
Yeah.
There has. And they hang got games like Horizon and Zelda's. I'll probably complete them. You know what I mean? And then I'll not touch them again.
Yeah.
And then I'll move on to whatever's next. Ghost Recon. It's getting a bit busier, so that's good.
Yeah, it's going to be real busy, isn't it?
And I'll have Gravity Rush too, so that's probably what I'll play in between stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, what I've been saying. That's a really good game. You'll enjoy that, I hope.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you finish the first one?
I think so. I don't remember. I think I did.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, wasn't it? I don't know if I finished it on the. I never finished it on the PlayStation 4, but I think I might have finished it on whatever it was on. Vita, wasn't it?
The Vita, yeah.
Thought it was on PlayStation 3 there for a second. No, the Vita. I think I finished it on Vita, but not PlayStation 4, because I'd already played it, obviously, so I thought,
yeah, give it a go and then just leave it behind.
But I might go back to it again, because I quite like it on PlayStation 4. It's quite good, the original.
Yeah. It might be worth, if you can, I don't know how far you got in, like if you could play the last couple of chapters, because it kind of does follow, well, it doesn't follow straight on, but they do link together, so some kind of memories of the first one would help with characters and stuff. So
yeah, I quite like. I'm looking forward to Everybody's Golf. That's what I want on PlayStation 4. That's quite be awesome.
Is that going to use the Move controller to swing?
Nah,
like Wii Golf.
So. Nah, I think so. Everybody's Golf's a great game. Have you ever played that?
I think I played it on PS1.
Oh,
it was a PS1 game, wasn't it, years ago?
The one on PlayStation 3 was so good. We just played that for hours. Everybody in the house played it for hours.
Yeah.
It was so good, so I'm looking forward to that. I wonder what happened to that. I think I've maybe got a promo copy of it, because it's not on my shelf, so it must be a promo copy I have. I'll be now get rid of it, because I like it.
That sounds good.
That's it. I'm done. I need to go do my news video. And then,
no, that was an action-packed podcast.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, I'll go do a news video and then we'll post this up later. Or it's already live.
It'll be already live now, won't it? Because if you're listening.
That's how quick I posted it up. I said we're going to go and now it's live. So there you go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening live. Okay, done. You can tell I'm getting tired now.
Yeah, you've worn out. You've used up your batteries.
Yeah, I have. Okay, thanks to everyone for joining us. We'll be back next week with
follow us 14. On Twitter.
Episode 14, it's the unlucky one.
Oh no, I'm away next weekend again.
Ooh, we can talk about Horizon. That would be fun.
Yes.
And one about the Switch. or the things that's wrong with it. We can both moan about them.
Or we might say how amazing it is and that we're both trading our PS4s in.
Oh no, I'll never do that. It doesn't matter how amazing it is, but we could maybe talk about how good it is, what we like about it, what we dislike about it, and talk about the same with Horizon stuff. So yeah, that would be a good episode. So yeah, join us then. Thanks everyone.
Bye. See you later, guys. Bye.